Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. So guys, it is debt update day. I am filming this late because yesterday was the 14th, which is when I usually do it, but it's Sunday, so it's fine. I'll get this sorted for you. I've decided that I think this is probably going to be the last time I do a monthly debt update because I've only got the one debt left. It's kind of, I don't know whether it's a bit pointless because literally this is my credit card debt. That's my total. So what I might do is just, instead of doing a separate video, is I'll do my debt update like I normally do, anyway, and then if there's any like balloons to colour in or anything like that to sort of tell you, I'll just add it to the end of one of my other videos. I think it's just easier that way, because to me it's getting a bit pointless to do a video just for this, because it's not very long and I don't think you're getting anything out of it, and neither am I, particularly because I am on that last debt, sort of thing. So we'll just leave it at that, unless there's any big changes, and then obviously we'll do a separate video. So December. So my credit card last month was £6,207.26. This month it is £6,056.12. Yes. I am sort of annoyed because I bought some tickets on my credit card yesterday. I always try and do tickets on credit cards because if anything happens, it tends to be a lot easier to get your money back via credit card than it does via current account. So obviously that was like 120 odd pounds that will go back on because it's from Christmas and stuff. But yeah, you know, and you just think, oh, I think I might actually be below that about into that 5,000 mark, and then because I spent on it yesterday. Yeah, I was like, but yes, so that is my total. So I'm really happy with that because it's less than it was last month, and that is all I'm bothered about. So, which means that we have paid off, a total of £4,857.50, which is a percentage of 44.5%. Yay! It's not quite the 50% that I wanted to be at by the end of the year, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm not bothered because it is more. And more importantly, it means that I can actually colour some balloons because I have got 44%. So this is, if anybody hasn't seen this before, this is my debt tracker that is part of this Abundant Budgets diary planner even. Every balloon is 2%, so obviously there are 50 balloons. So I just colour them off obviously as I get to every 2%. So we're at 44, which is more than we had. So it means that I can colour in a new balloon. So let's grab the balloon. There we go. Like I said, I think I'm going to carry on using this in my new, even when I move to the new planner next month, because the colouring goes through to the next page. So it just means that in my new planner I won't have this issue. Sort of thing. So we'll keep this just for that anyway. And I might also keep it for some of the savings trackers because there's only 4 of these in the new one again, so I might sort of just save these sort of pages and we'll go with those. So yes, that is the debt done for 2024. I'm really happy with it because if you were watching me in January, I wasn't in the best of places, if I remember rightly. Going into January, I kind of like, where my debt was concerned, I didn't feel like it was going anywhere and I was sort of struggling with it. And the debt-free date had gone back up instead of down. And it was my own fault because I was spending on that credit card because I hadn't saved enough in my sinking funds, which is obviously one of the reasons why I'm sort of doing what I'm doing in regards to sinking funds and trying to get them sorted. So, you know, we will in January, I will do a little bit of a debt update probably in January on the back of another video, just to sort of give you, because every January I do my sort of debt-free day estimate. Last year I kind of cut off 6 months by it, and then this year obviously at the start it went back up again, because I think originally it was something like December 2025. Oh no, it might have been February 26, and obviously we backed up. So it'd be interesting to see in January kind of what my debt-free date is, because now I'm only down to, as you can see, at the beginning of last year I had 4 different debts, 2 of them credit cards, 1 a catalogue and 1 a car. Now I'm down to just the 1 debt. It's just my credit card, and I've managed to pay off 1 of them. I've just got the 1 left, so it'd be interesting to see if that changes things at all. And obviously percentage wise, yes, we've only paid off 11% of debt in a year, near enough, but for me it's the number of loans, and where I was right at the beginning of this journey. I mean, I remember doing my debt confession and I was absolutely terrified because I'd never actually looked at the number. I knew I had debts. I knew I had catalogue debts. I knew I had the car. I knew I had credit card. But I'd never actually sat down and actually added it all up. And if you are starting your journey, or even if you're in the middle of your journey and you've never done that with your debt, I can't tell you how important it is that you actually do sit down and write it out in front of you, because believe me, you cannot get away from it when those numbers are in black and white. It is scary. I'm not going to say it's not. It can be upsetting because you might have a number in your head and then you realise that actually you've got a lot more debt than what you thought. Sometimes it can really help because you can have less debt than what you thought. It's just one of those that when it's in black and white, you can't argue it, you can't get away from it. And it just really sort of makes you sit down and make a plan that's within your budget and means to be able to try and pay it off. And I'll be honest, there is nothing better than looking and going, it's gone down, it's gone down, it's gone down. Okay, it went up that month, but then it's gone down again and it's carried on. And that is pretty much what happened this year. So obviously my total debt went down, then it went down again and down, then it went back up, then it went down, then it went down again and down again, down again, down again, down again, and down again. So it's really good to be able to look, like I love to do this at the end of the year and look at what I've actually done debt-wise, because sometimes you can get so tied up in what you have or haven't done, and oh, I should have done this and I wish I'd have, but I didn't have enough because I spent money on this. And it's so easy to sort of talk yourself into, I'm such a bad person because I used my money for that instead of paying off my debt. But when you actually sit down and look at the likes of 12 months of exactly what you've done every month in regards to that debt, if I didn't have it written down, it wouldn't be the matter that I've paid off 3 of my debts. It would be the fact that I've still got a credit card, and I've still got a credit card of over £5,000, and that is what would be in my brain. By sitting down and looking at this and looking at the percentages, I can kind of go, do you know what? I'm really proud of myself this year, because with everything else that has been going on in my life, and, with work and family and loss and, all of that other stuff, I have managed still to pay off 11% of my debt. And I can be proud of myself for that. Because before I started this, I never really thought about paying off my debt. I'd have just been keeping going with the minimum payments until forever and a day. Yeah, my car loan would have been paid off because I don't spend on that, but my catalogues would have gone up, my credit cards would have gone up, and I've just you have to get to a point where you think, no, this is not right. We need to do something about it. And that's what I did. With your guys' help and the help of all of the other budgeters that are on YouTube, you know, everybody's so inspiring. And we all, and I'll be honest, we all steal ideas from each other. You know, if you see somebody doing something, I'm like, oh, actually, that could be really good for my budget. Oh, I might be able to incorporate that one because I think that's a good idea. You know, it's fabulous because this community is so supportive of all of us, and it's all very inclusive, and it doesn't matter what backgrounds and stuff we come from. But yeah, please, if you have not done a debt confession or a debt tracker, please do, because as scary as the numbers can be, you know, I started with just under £11,000 worth of debt. I can't tell you how I can breathe knowing that I've paid that much off. If I didn't have it written down, I wouldn't have a clue. So please, if you haven't already, even if you don't have a YouTube channel, even if you do have a YouTube channel, don't feel that you have to post it anywhere. Your numbers are your numbers, and they are yours to share if you want to, or yours to keep. The reason I share mine is because by doing so, it keeps me on track, because I know I have to tell you guys, oh, well, I spent on my credit card X amount, and so it's got all my debt's gone back up. I kind of can't excuse my way around it, because I have to tell you guys. And that is why I do this channel, because it keeps me accountable. But in the same breath, I have you wonderful subscribers and viewers that then put comments on that, things like, to tell me not to beat myself up. You know, it's normal to be buying if you need to buy, and at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world that I've added £100 to my debt in the long run. You know, and you guys really do keep me grounded with that, and sort of stop myself from beating myself up far too much. But yes, sorry guys, this ended up as a bit of a ranty end to this video, but yes, so yeah, I won't be doing going forward a individual video for my debt update, because I just don't think there's any point. I have been ranting for about 10 minutes now, but you know, normally it's only a few minutes sort of to show you, and that's it. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just add it on. I will do an update within another video in January, just so that we can look at my debt-free date and see if it's gone up, down, or what it's done. But then after that, what I'll probably do is just pop it on if I'm doing if I can colour any balloons in, because, you know, everybody loves a good colour. But yes, so thank you so much, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Please do like this if you liked the video. Please do comment down below and all of that sort of jazz. Until next time, have a lovely, lovely week, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.